No, S'mores. This is not good, man. S'mores is no bueno. It is not bueno, S'mores. Run. Run, dog. Run. Don't shoot S'mores, you pieces of shit. Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon, RimWorld Alpha. Hey, let's get the game going on over here. So, what I wanted to talk about today, last episode, if you missed it or not, we did a bunch of surgeries. A lot of people were missing arms, so we've taken care of that. There's still a few people awaiting the actual operation itself, but they should be up and running kind of soon. We are butchering the leftover of these, I guess, villagers from the last raid that we had. We have this going on over here to give us more power. We added a few more solar generators, so we're hoping to kind of get more power up and running, and we are also setting up the perimeter to our wall over here. We're going to fortify these steel walls so they don't catch fire, obviously, when the raids come and attack us. So we have that up and running. Now then, what I wanted to talk about early today, while this kind of goes on in the background, is just a little bit of a PSA. A lot of people have been leaving me comments like, Falcon, why don't you fucking build a defense? Falcon in Alpha 6 and Alpha 7, you had these defenses set up and you had the fire inside. It was all about surviving, and I don't see that anymore, Falcon. You're soft now. You don't care anymore. And that's not true. I do care. Here's the thing. I already mentioned it a few times in the videos. I guess you guys haven't been paying attention. Not everybody, obviously, but the few people that have been leaving those comments. I've mentioned in the videos, we're not doing a proper defense this time around. Why not? Because it gets boring after a while. Here's the thing what happens with kill boxes. I call them kill boxes, death traps, whatever. You set up a kill box and then you basically forget about it completely. Because all you have to do is just then kind of shoot mortars whenever you have sieges. Wait till the mortars blow up on the siege's end, and then they'll come over here, they'll walk into your death trap, boom, raid is over. Absolutely no enjoyment, absolutely no tactics involved. You just let them walk into their dead, and that's it. That kind of got boring after a few colonies for me. This colony, I'm doing something different. Every single colony, I try to do something a little bit more different to kind of differentiate them a little bit. I always add a mod or something, or I try to do a defense, like I try to do a base inside of a mountain, try to do one outside. Try to do one half inside, half outside. You know, I always try to switch it up every single colony to keep it fresh. Otherwise, it's just the same thing over and over and over. And I honestly, if I were on your shoes, I wouldn't want to see the same colony be built every single time, with the same defense method every single time, because it would get kind of boring. So this colony, I mentioned no kill box because I want to do what I've been doing, which is the guerrilla skirmishes. That's what I call them anyway. What I'm doing is called guerrilla skirmishes, at least in my mind. That is, we use all of our people to actually defend ourselves. Yeah, I know that we take a lot of injuries, I know that we have people die, but who cares? This is a game. You gotta have a little bit of fun with it. I've actually been enjoying this run a lot more than my last few ones, just because of the fact that we're doing something completely different. And something that's probably not too, I guess, I don't want to say smart, but not something that's too, I guess, practical. Like, you know, building a kill box is the ideal way to save yourself from, like, the 60+ raids in the future. Understandable. But if we could kind of just hold out long enough to that point and just use our people, smartly move colonists around for skirmishes and things of that nature, I think that kind of seems a little bit more fun, just because it gives me, like, more of an RTS type of feel where I have to move people around, make sure, you know, we're getting shots off properly, see if we have the proper angles, etc., etc. So, obviously, not everybody's complaining about that. Just a few complaints that I've been getting, I just wanted to address them. And even if you haven't complained about it, you've been thinking about it, there you go. We're not going to do your conventional kill box. What I am planning to do, though, is, let me see, trade ship, slave, another slave trader? Not too happy about that. Give me 1 second here while I continue my train of thought here, but I want to get Ness here really quickly. Ness, where are you going? Resting? Nah, man. You don't rest on my clock. Come over here and talk to this AW Solutions. They probably won't buy much of what we have, but it's worth a check anyway. Yeah. Let's see, is there anything... Well, even if we wanted to buy one of their slaves, we don't have enough silver to make that happen. They have power claws, they have the bionic eye, which I really do want, but, you know, unfortunately, we don't have the money for it just yet. Alrighty, so let's put this back in real time here. Our walls are coming in. What I want to do for the defense here, I will give you this much at the very least, and that is... I want to seal this off so that we don't have to... I want to use my people in a practical sense where they don't have to necessarily... They could defend with their guns and things of that nature. However, I know that what we had going on before, where we had, you know, shots from this side, and this side, was kind of impractical to defend that because, you know, we get overwhelmed. My plan is, however, to seal this area off, so whenever somebody lands down here, they have to, number one, go all the way around, my choke point, or my idea, is over here. We have the marshland, which slows people down, and nothing grows over here, right? What I want to do is build a wall over this side. Essentially, I want to make it that everybody has to come in through this side through the marshland. And since we can't build anything on the marshland itself, I want to set up some stone blocks for defense, kind of like sandbags, but you know, stone blocks instead, because you can't build sandbags on the marshland itself. But you can place stone blocks in the marshland, I'm pretty sure. So what we'll do is set up a few stone block areas right here. And then, here's the thing, then when raiders come at us, or pirates, or, you know, villagers, whatever, they have to come through this marshland where there is no cover for them. So they have to essentially eat our bullets, in a sense, until they get into their position themselves. So obviously, yes, it's more dangerous, it's more impractical, but at the same time, it's also different, and it's also new. And that's the reason why that's going on. So, I'm sorry for taking up this much time just talking about it, but, you know, I just want people to understand, because people are complaining about it, and it's like, you know, it's fine. I understand you want to complain about it. But, you know, hear me out. Here's the reason why it's going down this way. So, you know, be that as it may, you're either going to like it or not. That's cool. You're perfectly fine to have your own opinion. I'm not going to be like, you know, fuck that, I'm not going to listen to you, or you're wrong. It's not about that, you know? Everybody has their own style, and this is my style. I like to make it different each run. So, alrighty. Now that we've talked about that, really quickly, I want to start setting up the other structure here, because we're almost done blocking this off, and then this over here still needs some work. We did mine through here, though, so that should make it a little bit easier for us to kind of get through there. I could set up a door over here for now, and just kind of make it easier to walk in and out. I guess that wouldn't be the worst idea, but I'm also scared of having a raid happen midway through that, and then having another entrance right here when I want them to go through here instead. So it's probably best that we just wait here for a second. S'mores, are you still hunting? 2 colonists are idle, that's Ness and Voice. You should probably be doing something over here, Ness. Ness, you could be warden... hauling. Oh, you're done hauling too. Alrighty, then give us a hand with the constructing and repairing meanwhile then. Because we're doing a lot of constructing anyway, and then same thing for Voice more than likely, right? Art? Art is on? Fuck art? A lot of you people have art on, I don't even like that. So yeah, go away with the art, man. That's not gonna happen right now. How did art even sneak in here? Voice, give me... Oh, you can't even do shit, Voice. That's a problem with you. I guess I gave you art just because you couldn't do anything else. Fuck. You can't even cook either. Can't even clean? Voice, come on, you can't even clean? Yeah, I guess I'll have you research just because fuck. There's nothing else you can do. Might as well do that. Alright, go research there. 2 people are still awaiting medical treatment or medical attention. That's because we don't have the arms to make that happen, right? Is that what I'm getting from that? Hell, Lynx is going to be left arm shot off. Yeah, I don't think we have enough to make that happen. So, until we get some arms from a trader or get enough medkits to make this happen, it's not going to work right now. So you know what? I'm sorry guys, you're going to have to kind of wander about without arms for here for a second. Because I need you up in the field anyway. Okay, so we have a trade ship just left. So let's go over here and do structure. We will go into sandstone wall again. And let's see here. So if the marshland is right here, we need to find out where it ends and where we can build. So can I go down this way? I can. And this right here would kind of be the end, huh? So what we want to do is kind of make it so... Marshland. Okay, so right about here? No, it's red. Green. Green all the way down? Okay. It's a little bit hard to kind of dictate where it starts and where it doesn't. I guess we could do like a weird little angle thing here. So what if we did... Oh, shit. Okay, they're attacking immediately. Where did you guys land? On the bottom. Well, that's fine. Here's why it's fine. Because we could kind of build this really fast, I hope. As long as there's a build around here. Valdric, you build, right? Or somebody around here better fucking build. I need to seal these guys off as soon as possible. So we'll do sandstone block right about here. And then, Jub, you build. My man, I know you build. So, let's see if we can seal this off as soon as possible. Oh, Jack's taking care of it. Nope, Jack's not taking care of it. Jack's going outside. Jack, don't go outside, man. Don't you do it. Look, Jack, what if I just unrecruit you and I have you... Oop, Jubtastic is building that nest. You stop it right here, too. You guys stop here for a second. We have Jub building that. Where did Jub go? Did he go all the way inside? Yeah, he's grabbing this shit over here. Right, Jub, never mind. You stopped it right there this moment. Jack, you are fine now. You prioritize building primarily this wall. Already constructing it. Good. Yeah, build it. Hey, no. Build it from the other side. Hey, excuse me? Hey. Excuse me. Don't eat right now, man. I need you to build this. Hey. Okay. It's getting dangerously kind of close. Ness. Jakovic. Here, you motherfucker. You stop. Alright, there you go. Yeah. Put it down. You could have just used that one right there. Just throwing it out there. Jack, don't you go anywhere. Oh, dude. S'mores, you're still outside. Alright, S'mores, you have to go all the way around, dude. Hurry it up. S'mores, you might want to drop that, that squirrel right there. Oh no, S'mores. This is not good, man. S'mores is no bueno. It is not bueno, S'mores. Run. Run, dog. Run. Don't. Shoot S'mores, you pieces of shit. Alright, they're gonna light this on fire here because we don't have the proper stones right there. That's unfortunate. Alrighty. So, now that's done with. At least we blocked off that important area. Let's go into S'mores, recruit him. You drop that body. Fuck that body, dog. Just run. Just run for now. You're fine. Okay. So we don't have these stone blocks set up in time just yet. No surprise there. But what we do have is a few of these over here. We have trees over here to kind of line us up too. What I want to do is everybody needs to eat. Go and do that. Because we're going to probably be in this battle for a minute here. So Valdric, let's release you. You guys get some food. Do whatever you have to do. S'mores, you just keep running and dodging bullets, dude. Alright, S'mores, let's just kind of get you over through here. Just keep running, dude. It's fine. Pump those legs. I think you're missing an arm. Well, actually, you're not missing an arm anymore either. But I was going to say, at least you're not missing a leg. That would probably make it more difficult for you to kind of get out of there. Alrighty. So they still have to go all the way around. So this is my plan. Believe me, my plan is going to work. I like the idea where this is going. You guys are not supposed to be out here anymore. So instead, I guess I'm going to assume everybody already ate that had to eat. Well, we have these few people over here eating still. So let's have you guys militarize and come down to here. Start setting you guys up properly. Alrighty. Everybody's already ate? Good. Alrighty. So, everybody militarized. Everybody meet up roughly here, and we will start setting up positioning for everybody involved. Luckily, our geothermal isn't built yet, so what I'm hoping is that because we claim this area, they might want to start fighting this shit. Like, the AI is kind of weird sometimes, and they'll start attacking random items, so I hope that's the case here. Alrighty. Since we have a few people already set up, Kev Burns, you have a Lee Enfield. That's going to give you how much distance? Quite a bit of distance, as a matter of fact. So you could probably come all the way down to here and be safe, I would say, right? And still get some shots off? Let's see if that is true. Oh yeah, you'd be fine. You would be fine, my man. They're actually going to post up behind this, so maybe actually over here. And we'll move M24 people all the way over here. You, because you have a handgun, we just might want to move you behind, I don't know, dog, maybe over here for now. Alright, how are we doing here? S'mores? Alright, they're kind of on your ass here a little bit. So we kind of have to set you up fast once you get here. Voice M24, there we go. So you come over here. You'll be fine on this side. Valdric, you have an LMG. How's your range over here? Not that great. So Valdric, you're going to probably hang out over here, and we'll see how that works out for you. Lynx, you have another LMG. You come over here and hang out with him. Preferably maybe behind this tree over here. Tank, you have absolutely nothing. How's your shooting, my man? 6 shooting? Alright, it's not too bad. So Tank, we could probably hook you up with... There's another M24 here. Let's see. Tank, we'll give you... Look, man, go away. Lee Enfield. So see if you can equip that in time. If not, not a big deal for now. M24, Cowman. Excellent. You come over here and hang out next to your buddy Voice, I'm going to imagine. You guys should have shots from there. You are the person we just recruited not too long ago. You're also a 6 in shooting, if I am correct. You are. You have no other free weapons, so for now you will take care of this M24 as well. Tank's just like, what about me, Falcon? Why didn't I get that M24? It's like, my bad, dude. I thought he was a better shooter. Scorpio. You have the Lee Enfield. Lee Enfield. I think Calman, you should probably come over here then. And Scorpio, you come next to Kev Burns with the other Lee Enfield. Fred Spade, you have a club. Let's have you hang out and protect the entry of our food area. You have a knife, you come over here and hang out with him as well. Alrighty, Crazy Sam, M24. Calman, how's your range from over here? Amazing. Okay. And then voice, you should be fine as well. If he is, yep. So that means that we could kind of post up a lot of people back here and be fine. So you could come over here and hang out behind this tree, Crazy Sam. Jack Avenger, you have no gun. Probably because I had you set up for operations here. Shooting 6? Aw, dude, it sucks not to have a gun on you. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen, dude. So, for now, Jack, just go inside. Hang out in there. Alrighty, so we still got the run on them. S'more's R4 charge rifle, I love it, but it doesn't have amazing range, so we'll try to set you up maybe. I would say probably behind this bush for now. We'll see how that works out for you. Ness, you have an M24, so you could definitely post up all the way back here and be fine. Let's get you behind this tree, if anything. Who are you? Son of Sono, handgun. Not gonna have amazing range, so let's just place you over here. You probably won't get a shot from there, but then we could probably maneuver you inside afterward. Baxes, you don't even fight. So Baxes, you come inside, my man. Jubtastic Club, you come over here with the melee club. No pun intended. Babos, you do the same. Right about there. Okay. Alrighty, I don't expect our turrets to be that much of a thing right now, but that's fine. Tank, we could probably get you behind here and hopefully get a shot. We'll see. And then we have last dude with the M24. You could post up back here and be fine, I would imagine. Alrighty, everybody's got their things. Alrighty, here we go. So now we have our shots over here coming in. These are the melee people, so the melee people should be going down first and foremost because they're idiots. Well, they're not really idiots. They have no other chance but to come in for attacks. Alrighty, few already down. That one's down as well. Here comes another dude. Who is this guy? He's got a great bow. You have a Pila. You have a short bow. And then you are attacking Lynx melee, huh? Alrighty, we'll see about that. Lynx, make sure you fire at Worm. Alrighty, so we've already made quite a few of them retreat, so that's fine. And if you motherfuckers want to come over here and melee us, then, you know, we'll be ready for that. Believe me, we will. As a matter of fact, Babel says come in here, and come in here. Now, be careful with friendly fire. That's my other concern right now. That guy's knocked out. These guys are trying to get some cover behind this, debris. Good luck to you, my man. And what do you have here? Short bow, short bow, short bow. Alrighty. Oh, fuck. Alrighty, let's, drop back a little bit here. Look, that's what I talked about. Friendly fire. Right now, Fred got shot because of one of our people. Okay. So here's the thing. They can't attack us because we're behind some pretty good coverage here. We've already knocked all those people out. We just kind of wait it out. Not mess with the reset timer. We let our people take the shots that they see that are more applicable to the whole equation here. Fred, are you still taking shots, dude? I think it looks like you kind of are, although could be wrong. No, I think you're fine. Another few down. Our turrets are actually getting to the ballpark now because they actually can't aim at this dude at the very least. That's nice. Alrighty. A few more coming in here. More bows coming in. Alrighty, so all these people here have been jacked up. It's just a matter of these guys over here hanging out in this tree area. And this right here is going to be cut down, by the way, so they're not going to be able to hide here once we, you know, get the defense properly running. You have a shot? Yeah, you're shooting over here nicely. So are you, Ness? Alrighty, so you guys are fine. Okay, they are shooting at us, so let's come inside the freezer area and just kind of walk through. You don't want to freeze in there, it's kind of cold. Alrighty, so you guys should be fine now. Now, these guys, it's just basically awaiting him at this point. They're going to retreat really soon. We've already knocked out quite a few of their people. They have only bows at this point. They can't do much of anything else. This is kind of like shooting fish in a barrel, essentially. Yeah, headshot. That guy's like, fuck that. Headshot, I'm out of here. I'm surprised that man could walk well after a headshot. You guys are free to run off. Thank you, my melee dudes. Helped me out a little bit. Not too much, but hey, you at least kind of held down the fort. And you also played kind of like the bait, essentially. You know, you drew them to you and then let our people take care of them. Alrighty, and there you go. That right there is ideally the way I want to deal with the raids. Basically, if I could funnel them into one area, I think that with proper placement and things around, we could definitely still overcome odds. Obviously, once it gets really crazy with, like, you know, 70+ raids, probably won't work out as smoothly as this one went down. I understand that. And I'm okay. I'm willing to accept the deaths and things of that nature. I mean, you know, we play to have some fun, you know? It's all about having fun with it. I'm definitely having fun this way because it's a lot, you know, a lot more intense, a lot more engaging and just kind of letting them walk into a dead trap and a kill box and, you know, basically having them just die in there. So that's the reason why I want to discuss the whole defense thing starting the episode because, you know, just complaints about that. So Polar's over here knocked out, so is this guy, and then so is this guy. So we have 3 potential knockouts over here. This motherfucker over here refuses to get recruited. What's going on with you, by the way? Oh, because you have the whole infection thing happening. Yeah, you're a piece of shit, aren't you, Garar? Should probably just release you. Now, these people we're keeping around is my real question. Let's see, Barga's a scout? We just shot off his left leg. Yeah, we're probably not gonna deal with you, my friend. I'm sorry. I know that we are the ones who took off your leg, but, you know, shouldn't have happened to begin with. Right ear's been shot off, but other than that, he should be fine. What's your character looking like here? Growing 8, shooting 5, melee 5, medicine 7, psychically dull. I like it. This guy is definitely going to come into the party, Polar. And then we have Armadillo. You don't look like an armadillo to me, man. Armadillo, let's see about you. Melee 11, hard worker, and 2 smart. Did you lose anything? No. You're a hard worker. And you are, what did we say you were? Melee. Oh, man. Too many 3s, dog. Too many 3s. Yeah, I guess we'll probably grab you. Maybe because you're a hard worker that'll make up for it a little bit. Not too crazy about it, but sure. We'll grab another extra person in here. Let's go and add a few sleeping spots in here. It's going to be a little bit cramped. I apologize for that. But, you know, Garar refuses to get out of here, guys. I'm sorry. So, it's going to have to deal with it this way for now. Alrighty. And then Lynx, you come over here. You capture Polar. And then Ignid, you come over here and capture Armadillo. And there we go. Crisis averted. None of our people got too hurt, I don't think. And if they did, there's a medical base for them to come and check it out. And none of our people got knocked out too, which is the important part. Alrighty. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, I encourage you to leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. I'm so glad that I talked about the defense at the start of the episode, and then we had a raid to kind of give you an example of what I was talking about, so it kind of worked out really good. Either way, I will catch you next time.